But here he comes, one of the great players. And it is under that expectation that this man comes to the crease every day of his cricketing life. Tendulkar's first ball. Whoa, and a clever in-swinger from James Anderson. What interesting thinking. What excitement and anticipation here. Grand old ground with Tendulkar coming to the crease.
There it is. That's important for Tendulkar. Not only gets him a couple of runs, but it takes him to the third highest run scorer in Test match cricket. He overtakes Steve Waugh.
Confirmation of what Jeffrey Boycott just said. Sachin Tendulkar has moved into third place in the all-time list of leading run scorers. Ahead of him, though, the former Australian captain Alan Border and Brian Lara, the former West Indies captain, by about 1,000 runs. If Tendulkar plays for another couple of seasons, he'll be the leader of the pack.
When he's defending, he doesn't quite get well enough forward with his front foot, but when he's driving it, he looks a classical player.
That's an authentic shot. He just saw that dropped a little short and a little wide. He flayed it through the offside. That really is the first authentic shot from Tendulkar.
Oh, that is Sachin Tendulkar. It's now his highest Test match score at Lord's, but much more importantly, that illustrates the man perfectly. Oh, must be LBW. Sachin must be out LBW. James Anderson, you beauty. What a great bit of bowling. Did Tendulkar for the length. It was much quicker than anything else he's bowled, almost 89 mph, and may have even slanted back into him. Terrific stuff from Anderson.
It was so good, it caught Tendulkar stuck on the crease. Look, he couldn't get his feet out of the block holes, so it wasn't too difficult for the umpire. Just had to work out, was it sliding down leg side? I don't think so. Probably hit leg stump that. Beautifully bowled. Sad for Tendulkar, but brilliant for England. Broken through, bit of cloud cover coming, and now they can get at Lakshman and Ganguly. Well, it was a gift ball, and that heavy bat, he just clipped it away with great pace.
Get on it.
That's well struck by Tendulkar. There's a bit of muscularity and intent about that shot. A little bit wide from Panesar. Ah, that's got to be close. Is that out? Buckley's given him. Panesar has done it again. And Tendulkar has only made 53 runs in the entire match. 100 at headquarters has eluded him again. Panesar is going berserk. And that is the final exit, perhaps, at Lord's of the little master, Sachin Tendulkar, gone for 16.
It's a great wicket. Now, I don't think Sachin Tendulkar intended to play a shot eventually. And the bat comes down quite late. Now, where's he struck? Outside the off stump. If he's not playing a shot, it's late. And I don't think Buckner was convinced that initially he was going to play a shot and maybe just struck on the off stump. Great wicket for Panesar, and the end of Tendulkar for 16, 84 for 3.
Anderson fancies getting Ganguly out.
Oh, crikey. That's a bad blow. Full on the helmet, or at least on the visor. Anderson getting the ball to really spit at Tendulkar. It's a fidgety start by the great man. He's been playing Test cricket for 18 years. He's 34 now. Oh, dear. Oh, well, that'll go for 4. This is a right good little contest between Jimmy Anderson and Sachin Tendulkar. And at the moment, the moral victory is with Anderson, but Tendulkar's still at the crease.
Get on that.
There's lovely timing from Sachin Tendulkar. Nice easy move into the ball. Oh, no. Mind you, he's a good fielder, James Anderson, so we'll put that down as a mental aberration. We must do something else here. We must salute the man who hit the stroke. Sachin Tendulkar has just recorded his 11,000th Test match run. He is in the stratosphere of batsmen of all time, and Trent Bridge stands to him. Oh yeah, now that's like Tendulkar at his best. Slightly on the up, but a single movement forward into the ball, and a cracking bit of timing. .50 for Sachin Tendulkar, with the deftest of touches. What a save that is. I guess that the third umpire will look at it again, but in the meantime, let's celebrate Tendulkar.
Fine enough. Delicate touch. And the runs for Tendulkar.
There goes Tendulkar, with awesome conviction.
There was purpose, intent, power, and exquisite execution. Flashed backward a square by Tendulkar. First over after lunch. Paul Collingwood surprisingly brought into the attack by Michael Vaughan and deposited for Tendulkar's 12th boundary. Oh, that was quite close. Just probably missing off stump. No, given by Simon Towfel. Well, there is an extraordinary shot. Tendulkar cannot believe it. 9 runs short of what looked as if it was going to be a certain century. And the man who you'd least expect to be bowling the first over after lunch has done the job for England.
Tendulkar took an age at the crease. I don't think it was dissent. I think he just was dumbfounded. So it seems is Hawkeye. Simon Towfel, such an excellent umpire, is the man who's given the decision. It's cost Tendulkar the 100 he badly wanted here. He's worked incredibly hard for his runs. 91 he made, 342 for 4 now.
Was Sachin Tendulkar, who after a couple of relative failures at Lord's made a composed 91 here. Despite being rudely denied his 100 by that LBW decision, there was a satisfaction on his face after his innings today. The hallmark of his batting is his defence. It's very compact, nice smooth footwork, a low back lift, and offering the full face of the bat to the ball with quite a low grip on the bat, but a delicate grip, and he allows the ball to come right onto him rather than committing himself too early. Nimble on the back foot, almost balletic in some of his footwork. He's very fastidious about his equipment, checking the edge and the bow of his bat and fussing about to do some gardening to make sure the pitch is totally to his satisfaction. The inevitable bit of fidgeting of his equipment to ensure he's comfortable at the crease. And just notice here, after he leaves this one from Ryan Sidebottom, he rehearses the leave again and his footwork. He's always planning his innings and rehearsing how he can bat against particular bowlers and what the scoring option should be. There's a deftness about his run making. That was a nice wristy little tuck away to take his run scoring past 11,000 in Test cricket. Third in the all-time list and only 887 behind Brian Lara with 3,700s. Whereas Lara destroys bowling attacks, lashing the ball to the boundary with a massive backlift and an expansive follow-through, Tendulkar dissects them like a scientist. A low backlift, laser guiding the ball into the gaps where he wants to. There's a balance and poise and skill that has brought him a record 76 international hundreds.
Really go, as Rahul Dravid did. Now just 12 to win. Tendulkar's out. Brilliant cricket by England. What about that? The trap was set and everything worked perfectly.
Well, it's an old-fashioned position, all squarish leg gully. You know, balls it into the body, you have to play it, and normally there's a bat and pad square, so you actually, as Tendulkar plays it behind, but this time they've got a man there. Then it's neatly caught, but it's Tremlett whose bowling has been exceptional. Tendulkar out for 1, 62 for 3, and still 11 needed to win.
Bold and well played, beautifully played. He wanted to tease Tendulkar there with a foolish.
Dropped it. It should have been one that Matt Pryor would have taken 9 out of 10 times. How valuable could that prove to be? Well, certainly for India. That is an obvious blemish. Didn't go that quickly. The height was comfortable. Yeah, he had to move to his right. And the good guys, the good keepers, would wrap that up.
That's a nicely guided shot through the offside. Just beautifully opened the face there. It wasn't perhaps in the perfect. Oh, that's lucky. Lucky lad is Sachin Tendulkar. That beautifully bowled by Jimmy Anderson. He teased him with a little outswinger there. He swung in the air, he went for it, but it didn't go to hand. Excellent cricket here.
Play ended on the first day with India 316 for 4. Dinesh Karthik, much the best innings there. He deserved 100 for his stroke play.
Hold the cards going into the start of this day's play. This second new ball for England is only 8 overs old. Still relatively hard. That's 50 for Sachin Tendulkar. A constructed innings if ever there was one. And while it will mean something special to him, it's to double it that he really wants. That might be a case of deliberately hitting it up from.
Oh, that's a good shot. Well, that's an excellent shot. Perfectly timed by Tendulkar.
Great stroke. Sachin Tendulkar has always been a marvellous on-driver of the ball. Good catch, safe catch. Brilliantly bowled by James Anderson. It's Andrew Strauss at first slip. This time Matt Pryor didn't have a dabble, and Strauss has finished the job. So Sachin Tendulkar is not able to make the 100 that he so craves. We say goodbye to Sachin Tendulkar. 82 he made. We don't know if it's the last time. We know that watching him.
Could this be the last time that Sachin Tendulkar graces an England Test ground?
Got him! What a ball! What a little passage by England. What a bowler James Anderson has become. It may well be Sachin Tendulkar's last Test match innings in England, and what a way for it to end.
Wonderful feeling for James Anderson. He would have swung away, and this one, if anything, just held its line. Maybe even nipped back just slightly, ever so much, and found the gap between Tendulkar's bat and pad. Not an easy thing to do over Tendulkar's career, but a big wicket to take, and this is the last that England will see of Sachin Tendulkar, possibly in a Test match anyway.